routine maintenance for your all-weather padlock, the first thing we'll want to do is take off the weather cap. Then we're going to use a Phillips screwdriver just to remove this screw. We'll carefully set these to the side. Now we'll need to unlock the shackle. With the shackle unlocked, we'll be able to access the set screw that holds the cylinder in place. So we'll unscrew the set screw using your 3 30-seconds driver, and then get that set screw out of there. Very carefully set that to the side so you don't misplace it. And then we can remove the cylinder. With the cylinder out, we're going to look at the first O-ring, which is very easy to get to. You can just use a little pair of tweezers to pull it out of there. And then if you look down in there, you'll see the actuator. If we put our shackle back in the locked position, we can turn our actuator around, and it's easier to pull it out. So here we've got our actuator and this O-ring. You can see the 2 ball bearings. Carefully set those to the side. Now we can completely remove our shackle. With the shackle removed, if you peek in carefully, you can see the 2 O-rings inside here. You may want to use a little pick similar to this, or a dental pick, something along those lines that can access those O-rings. Wrap it around there, pop it out. Same thing for the other side. I'm going to slide in, turn down behind it, and get it right out of there. Now we have our empty padlock body here. So here's all the O-rings we've removed, and here's the new O-rings we're going to be putting in. Work them around to get them to kind of form fit into place. You see we've got a nice snug fit in there. Same thing with the other one. Kind of run something around there to kind of push it into place. With those O-rings in there, we want to give them a very brief burst of fluid film just to help keep them lubricated and protected over time before we put the shackle in. Kind of insert the shackle, spin it around, make sure you get that evenly spread around there. Now, go ahead and insert the shackle. With the shackle in place, we'll go ahead and drop these ball bearings inside. You'll tuck one into that side, drop the other one in, tuck it to the other side, and go ahead and drop in our actuator. You just drop it in any direction, just let it fall. Then we're going to drop in this new O-ring. And then you want to press it into place nice and evenly. You can also use this tool we have, and you can push it in there, kind of turn it around a little bit, and it'll make sure to evenly mash that O-ring into place. Now we'll go ahead and press this O-ring in. This one's the easiest one. You can just slide it in there all the way down, and it presses out evenly around the outside of that body. At this point, we'll be inserting this lock. Now you want to take care to notice the position of this little tailpiece. So you can see that we're going to have to turn that actuator into that downward position so that it will line up. Go ahead and insert the cylinder. It's sitting nice and flush. And then we can go ahead and unlock our shackle so we can get our set screw back in. Get our set screw in nice and snug. Now we can lock our shackle, remove our keys. Now we'll take this O-ring off. We can drop the other one in place. And with this O-ring in place, we want to apply a very brief burst to it as well. Then we can screw it back onto our padlock. Now, as we put it on and rotate it a few times, that fluid film will get worked around to help protect those O-rings. Finally, we'll want to do a brief burst of fluid film into the cylinder keyway. And then we'll want to insert and remove the key several times to help work it in. And after we've worked it in a few times, give it a few turns. Just kind of work it around. And now that padlock should be protected after that routine maintenance has been done.